Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the CD guy, Johnny Z here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Motley Crue will be celebrating the 35th anniversary of the Dr. Feelgood album this year with the limited edition box set to be released on Friday, November 22nd, featuring a remastered version of the original album, rare demos and live tracks. The box set also boasts a 24-page replica tour book with never-before-seen photos and never-before-seen published pictures as well. And there's also a replica Dr. Feelgood itinerary, poster, patch, backstage pass, live show handbill, press kit, medical envelope, guitar pick, and more. But the question I have is, didn't we just do this 5 years ago? This new box set is not to be confused with the 30th anniversary box set, which featured a color-out vinyl LP, 3 picture discs, a doctor's bag, prescription notepad, bandages, and more. So my question to you is, if you bought this in 2019, what incentive would you have to go out and buy another anniversary release for the same album 5 years later? Except now, of course, you have just a surplus of fake medical equipment. The 35th anniversary box set is currently available for pre-order on the band's website for $199.98 on vinyl. On CD, a little bit cheaper, but not really, $139.94. But if you bought the box set in 2019, is it really worth paying an upwards of $200 for it again, this time with some updated bells and whistles? Box sets have become far too expensive in general, but that's not a problem exclusive to Motley Crue. But this just feels like another money grab by the band, which seems like the band's entire existence these days, you know. And I understand if you're a completist, you want to buy everything that the band have released. You know, I've become a completist myself over the years, but I'm still pretty selective in which box sets I get these days. You know, the prices are usually a turnoff for me, so it has to be something really unique, you know, really well done to grab me. For example, I love the John Lennon Ultimate Mixes that come out. You know, they do a great job and are full of hidden gems. I think Black Sabbath's box sets are very well done. You know, Tony Iommi puts a lot of time and effort and is very hands-on into making the remasters sound better and, you know, sound like an actual improvement. And there are rumors about Metallica possibly releasing a 30th anniversary box set for Load in 2026 to coincide with 1996. And that would be very cool because, you know, the band have released so little live material from that tour. I mean, I bought a single, Until It Sleeps. I bought the single relatively recently, not because I really need to hear Until It Sleeps again and again, but because the B-side was a Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning medley from the Load tour, and so that's some pretty cool stuff. And again, like I said, very, you know, rare to have media from that tour being released, you know, on CD, so I wanted it. So it has to be something unique or different or really well done. So for me personally, this box set in particular just does not really grab me, but I think it's part of a bigger problem. Again, not just a problem exclusive to Motley Crue, but you have these bands like a Motley Crue, like Guns N' Roses, like Kiss before they retired, who were just coasting on their past work again and again. We've gotten very little new music from them because it's probably easier and more profitable for them to just fall back on the classics, you know? And I know that we're technically getting new Crue music this year in the form of the canceled EP, but there's 3 songs on that EP. We've already heard 2 out of the 3 of them, and they weren't great as far as I'm concerned, so I hope the title track is a modern Motley Crue classic, but I wouldn't hold my breath for it. But instead of new music from these bands, what we're getting is, you know, nostalgia tour time and time again, and these recycled box sets, you know, selling you on the old stuff, and on the off occasion, yeah, you'll get an EP that's kind of an unremarkable blink and you miss it kind of a thing. That's why I'm not personally looking forward to this upcoming Dr. Feelgood 35th anniversary box set. I think, you know, once you've done a 30th anniversary, then to do a 35th anniversary is a bit of an overkill type of a situation, and, you know, for me, I just think it's another cash grab by Motley Crue, so it doesn't interest me. I find it to be lazy. I think it's the band coasting once again, but I understand people are going to want to buy it. I think it's cool. You know, definitely does come with some cool bells and whistles, but, you know, for me personally, I own the record. I have it once. I don't need to go out and buy it again and again. I'd much rather buy new music from them, but this, unfortunately, is the state of Motley Crue in 2024, so just wanted to share my thoughts, everything you need to know about the new Motley Crue Dr. Feelgood 35th anniversary box set, and, you know, just kind of talk about how I feel this is a bit lazy of them, especially coming after, you know, the 30th anniversary box set that was done just 5 years ago. You know, what are we going to do with the 40th in 5 years, a 45th in 10 years? I mean, when does it end at this point? So that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about and touch base with here today. You know, the box set prices are going to continue to go up. That's not a Motley Crue problem. That's just the music industry in general is getting more and more expensive, and so fans continue to pay it, and so those prices will continue to go up. But just wanted to share that briefly here, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel down below, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss a new upload, and let me know down in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on Motley Crue releasing a 35th anniversary box set for Dr. Feelgood? Will you be picking it up? Do you think the band are are just coasting at this point. I kind of talked briefly about this in the past when I was talking about the new EP that was announced, canceled about a week and a half ago here on the channel, but just thought I would talk about it again because, again, it is a big problem facing Motley Crue, I think, and a lot of other bands that are now turning, 40, 50 years old, in 2024. And so when it comes down to it, I do find it lazy, but I definitely want to hear from you and your thoughts. Let me know all that good stuff down below. And until next time, it's the CD guy, Johnny Z, signing off. Take care, everybody.